Just bear with me a second, just getting things set up here. There we go. All right. Hey, it's Shel Anderson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I blog at shelscreativecorner.blogspot.com, and I can be reached anytime by email at andersonshel@gmail.com. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook under Stamp with Shel. I'd like to thank you so very much for joining me. Tonight we are going to be having a play with the pretty Pillowbox dies. These are found in the August to December mini catalog, and these are fabulous. I guess I've moved these around so much that I can't get them in. Oh, there we go. These are fabulous. I'm going to show you a couple of different things you can do with these dies. It's always nice when they're nice and versatile. These are the two dies that I used for the purpose of tonight's video. All right, first thing off the hop, I am going to grab this piece of DSP. This is from the Frosted Gingerbread Suite, and I am going to use these plaid, I guess you'd call it, background for my pillow box. We're going to be making a pillow box. So basically, when you run your die through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and you need the larger machine for this, you can't do this on the mini, it puts the score lines as well as doing the cutting for you. And I know you can't see on this one, but there is a nice stitched edge on there. And I'm just going and pinching, just pushing in the middle here, and then pinching in the corners. All right, now I'm going to lay it flat again. And when we build this box, we want this piece to go to the back. So this is the piece we're going to put the adhesive on. And I'm going to do both sides. And I am using seal this time. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push that, fold this one over like that, and just pop that into place. How easy is that? Those score lines just make the job so easy. Now we're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to, now this one's a little bit more difficult because you've already got one side in place, but nothing too difficult. Just pop that in, line it up, and then press that in place. Super easy, right? Now you can put a little treat in there, you can put a small gift in there, and then this just folds right over the top, okay? And I am going to grab some of this real red ruffled ribbon, and we're going to use this for our closure. So I am going to grab some snips. I had them here a minute ago. What did I do with them? Oh, right in front of my face. All right, I want to leave it long enough that I can tie it. And I have used the little tag, and then I cut a couple of, out of my scraps, I cut a couple of 1x1 squares and just stamped my greeting and rounded the corners on them just so they're a little bit fancy. Nothing too crazy. And then once you have your treat, let's say, or your little present in there, we're just going to pop, maybe, there we go, pop that little tag right on there, like so, and then we're going to tie a bow. Just like so, and then we'll just zhuzh that up a little bit, for lack of a better word. And that's just going to keep it closed and put a little pizzazz on there. How cute is that? And you can twist this however you want it. And I did one earlier in a different color DSP with a different ribbon. This is the ribbon from the Pets bundle in the annual catalog. So you can have lots of choices just depending on what your DSP colors are. And I mean, you can make, these are kind of fun and kiddish, maybe a little bit. You could dress them up. You could, oh, that stamp is from the Sweet Little Stockings bundle. You could easily put these little stockings on here as your tag, or you could stamp maybe candy canes. I just use the little for you. Okay, so that's how I did that one. Now we're going to do something totally different. I mean, those are designed to be a pillow box. We're going to do something totally different with the Pillowbox die. I took and I just die cut it, and one of the little pieces in this bundle, or in this die set, are these weird looking. This one has just 3 little squiggles. This one has a cutout, and this one has just got 2 little holes so that if you wanted to put ribbon. Now, I put this little fancy edge, and I think that's beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the flat edge up against the top of our paper trimmer, like so. And we're going to slide this little corner right up to the track, and we're going to score down the middle of that fold in panel. Okay, see that? It goes from right here right down the middle. Now I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And score right down the middle. So this is what we have. I'm going to hold that up close so that you can see those score lines. And I know there's a little delay in the camera, so it's hard for me to see if you guys can see this or not. All right, so we're going to take that trimmer and put it out of the way. And we are going to grab our bone folder. So now this is the good side. We are going to take and we are going to fold those score lines in. And you're thinking, what is this woman doing? Is she lost her marbles? Wait till you see this, my friends. You're going to love this. This is not my idea. I've seen several demonstrators online doing this. I think the lady, I'm not sure, but I think the lady that came up with this is from New Zealand, I believe. All right, so I folded in and burnished those 2 little half ovals, and I folded up the bottom. That's it. I don't want you to do anything with the top right now. Okay? So we're going to take this and pop this out. I need a silicone mat, or I'm going to have adhesive everywhere. And just on this piece here, we're going to put adhesive. Okay, maybe. If I can get it started, we are. So just put adhesive on there, and then we're going to fold it in and press it flat. Okay? We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Maybe a little bit down here. If you have any hole over the edge, make sure you remove it. All right, so now that's nice and flat. Now we're going to flip it upside down and we're going to do the outside of these ones. Okay, we're going to have to be a little more careful here because we don't want to go over the edge. If you want to do this with Tombow, you can certainly do that. I'm just worried that I might get too heavy-handed and mess it up, and I don't want to do that. All right, now I'm going to do this side. Okay, now we're going to flip it back over. There's the two pieces that are done. We're going to put those in and we are going to shut it. All right, check that out, my friends. I'll show you the one I did earlier. This is going to be a little gift card holder. Okay, fits any standard gift card. Now, why I didn't want you to burnish this score line is because a gift card is a little bit thick, okay? And once you put it in there, if we had pre-scored that, it may not look right. So I want you to put the gift card in first and then fold it over and give it a burnish, okay? And that way, you're all good to go. You're not going to have double score lines on there. And we're just going to use the same tag that I used on the other one. We're going to pop that right there in the center. This time we're going to use the red ruffled ribbon. And perhaps I will put this on first so I don't wrestle with it. There we go. All right. So now this is just going to go. I've got way too much ribbon here. Like so. And we're going to cut this. There we go. There we go. All right. And then we're just going to tie this in a bow. And I'm going to turn this around and create my bow. There we go. I find if I create my bow upside down, it goes better for me. So let's see if that falls true this time. If you think I have rats, you can hear, I don't know whether you guys can hear what's going on behind me or not. My husband is replacing the taps in the bathroom. I bought a new set of taps because I just had cheap taps in my bathroom and they were really pitted and gross. So I went and I bought some sexy black taps. So he's installing those right now. It sounds like there's rats chewing in the walls, but it's just him. Anyway, there is that one. There is the first one I made in the pear. And this just, well, sir, this just goes to show you, I guess I put that a little bit too tight. There we go. That you can use cardstock or you can use DSP for these. There's the two little gift card holders. And there are the two little fancy pillow boxes. And this is called the Pretty Pillow Box Dies. And once again, the stamp was from the Sweet Little Stockings bundle. All right, that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this little video. See you again soon. Bye-bye.